Hello friends, thank you for stopping by my channel. I am just fooling around, and so the other day when I was making this with the Roxy Creations weekly challenge, I had found this in my little stash thingy I have, and it's like from an old phone book. I don't know why I only had one. Maybe I've just used them over the years and not realized it, but so I got to thinking, I have been pulling out a bunch of file envelopes, file folders that I had, that I'm not using anymore. So I pulled those out and I took all the tabs off. And then I also had several that came with some file folders, the type that hang. I should clarify that. The hanging folder, and they give you these things to put in there. So I'm like, I have a bunch of these. So what if I could make one? So I'm only going to make one because I don't want to take all the time. I don't think you need to see, all of them. This is one I did, and it is too orange. I was using alcohol ink, which I'm going to use again, but I found one that's closer. This one was more yellowish. Yeah, these two were very yellow, and that's kind of a cool number. I like that. And then, so for instance, like if you wanted to put ABC down the side. Now, the only problem is these little folder thingy, these little tabs are going in a weird direction. Plus, they're not very pretty. So what I did was I just took and cut off this part right here. So we have that. And then I cut this little tab off that edge, because if you want it to look, a little more vintagey, then you don't need that. And then this is ready to put whatever you want to put in there. So you can cut it to size. So this one obviously needs to be cut down like so. And it's a little too wide. I coffee dyed the papers that come with it, so you can write on them. Or you could just use coffee dyed paper. I did that too. I tried that. But I thought, why not use those little papers up? Except they're a little wider than what I have left. I can't hardly see. Okay. So now we have our tabs. So if we're going to put them on a journal, then just, you're going to stick it in there like that and glue it. I don't know if the glue is going to show through. I think this one, yes, I put glue on the top here to hold it in place, so that, because I did this one like double-sided, but you don't need to do that. Okay, so let me take this out for a second so I can do some inking. And I need a page. So all I could find that would work, the right color for me, is yellow ochre. Now, these are Firefly alcohol markers. I've had them for a long time. In fact, they're kind of dried up. Not dried up, they're kind of like crinkly. So anyway, this one was the one, which is like a cream. I don't know where they got yellow ochre. So the only problem with alcohol ink on the marker is it kind of leaves those streaks. So I want to start at one end and go down. Come on. Okay. And then I'll go across this part. Now, I don't want it to be that dark, because this just looks aged. And that's why I was going, when I found this color, that's what it does. It gives that aged yellowing color. It's a little more vibrant now. Okay. And of course this dries, you know, really fast. Ah. All right, so leave that set for a second, and I'll stamp something here. I like actually the numbers. You could, you know, you could do this word, but it's, I don't know, it just looks too big. But the numbers are big too, so I don't know. Let's see what number. We could do 4 numbers down, because that'll fit. If you don't have these number things, you might have those ones that are totally separate. Let me get one of these things. You know, the little wood square ones, and they'll work. They just don't have to be perfectly even. And that's the nice thing about these the stamp set. They interlock with each other. I have these with the words, and these were a gift from Mary, one of my subscribers. Thank you, Mary. It's gonna, you know, it's a gift that keeps on giving. Just keep using it and using them. So sometimes I just forget that I even have them. So I'm gonna take this. Whoop. Hold on, I've got to make sure the numbers aren't upside down. I don't care what numbers they are. Okay. I don't know if I want 4 numbers. Sometimes I don't like 4s. Let's take this off. I'm just going to do 3. So, I've got to get a pad. Where are you? I thought I had it out. I had a little mat thingy. I don't know, this might work. Oh my goodness. I just need something soft underneath this, otherwise it won't print right. Okay. Good enough. We don't want it perfect, right? It's more of a Tim Holtz look. Okay, then I'm just going to turn it over and do the other side. And you don't have to do both sides if you don't want to. There we go. So, and I did it in black because I wanted it to show through the, through this. Clear, you know, good enough. But you could do brown. I think I did my other one here. I didn't want to get the ink back out, so I just used my distressed oxide ink. Okay, so that goes in there like that. Now, at this point, I feel like you could cut this off and make it a smaller tab, if you want. If you don't, you can leave it the length that it came in. It's kind of hard to get this. Get smaller scissors. I can't really see it very well. You know what? I think it's already cut. It's just that I didn't get enough ink. Oops. Let's see how that works. Yeah, you might want to, of course, if you know what size you want. Okay. So let me see. I think I could probably put it on something and it would be usable. Oh, I don't know what to put on. Let's see. I've got this that I was going to use in my next journal. So this would just be kind of cute on the edge like that. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, I remember now. I have to do it on two separate pages. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't care. But yeah, if you want both sides, you have to do two so that you can stick it in between. You see what I'm saying? Because you need two papers to stick your label in between. I don't know. I know I did that somewhere. No, maybe not there. I think it's on this one. Yeah, this one. And I glued them in a little bit. See? So that's what you need to do on that part. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to glue it to the edge. Trying to think what glue would be the best. I didn't ink any of this. It's kind of hard to keep it open. Ah, that would be easier. Oops, now I can't see the number. Oh. Sorry, you guys. Okay, I wanted some glue. No, because that's going to go the other way. Oh my goodness. Here we go again. Let's see if I can get it off. There. Oh, it's glued down for life. I feel like. Even it's on this acetate, art glitter glue just takes over. Okay, that's got to go that way. And I hope just glue on the back. Next time I will double this up. Now it doesn't even look yellow anymore. What happened to my yellow? Whoops. So this side I was just gonna glue it down a little bit. Okay, I think when that glue dries it will be fine. Let me put some more yellow. I must have rubbed it off or something. All right, so that gives it a little vintage flair. So, all right, so that's for my other journal that I'm going to be working on. So I hope this helped you. Just an idea that came through my head when I was cleaning up, and then instead of cleaning up, I started playing. And that's, you know, how it is. Okay. Put this stuff away for the moment. That one's good. So anyway, that's, you know, these little tabs, you can buy them separately somewhere. Like Walmart or something, they have them, you know, if you need extra ones. And this one doesn't go anywhere. It's just one of my, I like this. So now, I don't know how this next project's going to go either, because it's nothing I've ever done. Just get some stuff out of the way so it's not, I need to, My gosh, how many pieces do I have? Okay, so my thought on this, I want to do another folio with the kit that I have from Collage Type, which is navy blue in the woods, or navy blue woods. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But anyway, this one was printed better than this one. So anyway, these are just some of the pages that I still had left, and that I have other pages. I can print those when I do print them. I'll show them to you. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my own folder. I was going to cover all of this with the papers, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do the folding first. Yeah, let's do that first, because that way, if we glue the papers on, we can leave them. We won't glue right to that crease, you know, because it's hard to fold the creases, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a spine, and most of yours will have 1 inch, or this one is 1 2 3/4, and I don't think you can see it. Let me fold it. And then I can ink it a little bit so you can see. We all kind of know how to do this, right? Now there's my spine, and it's a 3/4 inch spine. And I am going to, this file folder was from, I believe, Walmart. I bought for some classes, and I was using them for covers. But they're not as strong as the ones you get like from Staples, or the Dollar Tree is also very, you know, thin. So okay, so let me ink this real quick and give you some idea of where I'm measuring from. Okay, so I didn't want to do all the calculations. I just want to sit my page on here and figure out where I need it to be. So my page is a 5.5 wide. It's an 8.5 by 11, folded in half. This is just my little test page I've had. And so I'm gonna go the crease, almost to the crease. And then I'm going, actually I should probably go to the top, because I need to score wherever that is. So, yeah, I'm not going to go all the way into the crease. I'm going to leave a little bit there. And then we always want a little hanging over. So, I'm going to butt that up to the edge. So, I'm just going to do 1/4 inch over. That should be like 6 inches then, or maybe less, a little less. Let's see. Oh, that's 5 3/4. I think, I don't know. Sometimes I don't like to go much bigger. I'm going to stay at 5 3/4. Okay. So that's where my score mark is. So everybody's score mark could be different, depending on the size of page you have. Whoops, it's over here. So I'm scoring it, in this case, 2 1/4. All right. Now this is going to be able to fold in like so. Okay. And I don't know if I'm going to cut anything off or not. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is come from this side. So you can see it. And I know I want 5 3/4, the same as that side for the papers. So 5 3/4. I'm just going to go here inside that line and mark it. Whoops. Sorry about that. Somebody's always trying to buy my house. Just leave me alone. All right, so this is 3 3/4. Of course, these measurements don't really mean anything. Okay, because it's wherever you marked it. That way you don't have to worry about doing all these measuring. Okay, and then that will get folded in. Okay, so now I'm thinking I want to take this section and I want it to fold down to make some sort of a flap. And that means this part also will be cut away. And yeah. So now I could make this flap come down all the way, because I'm thinking I could put another something here, and I can do, you know, the closure here, or I could I want to fold it. I want to crease it. I don't want to wait until later. So, but you could do it this way. Put this up here, fold down here and up here, which would give you a little pocket on this and a little pocket, or not a pocket, but a flip or flap over that way. So that's an option. So I think I'm going to just go down at the bottom, and because I want to leave a little bit at the bottom, I'm just going to move it up, you know, like, let's see, it is 1 millimeter. Most of us have that ruler though. You know, it's kind of handy. Let me see, where am I? Oh, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/16. I don't know. Just put it wherever you want. Just put it wherever you want. You just want enough out here. You could do 1/4 inch, I guess. Let me see. Let's get it. Okay, there's 1/4 inch. That would be fair. That way, so we'll be leaving this bottom, except I don't know if I want to leave that part. Well, I'll just leave it for now. I might just try to round it a little more there or something. I don't know. Okay, so 1/4 inch is about where we need it. So I'm going to mark it here. Mark it somewhere. Hold on, I'm thinking. Because I need 1/4 inch there, plus I need 1/4 inch at the top part. Correct? I don't know, I've never done this. Okay, so try not to make this difficult. Oh my gosh, just stop moving. All right, there's 1/4 inch. I think I need that. Okay. Well, this may be kind of hard. So what I'm going to do is just fold that back. And usually we're 9 inches high. This is like 9 1/8. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 9 1/8. See what happens. You know, the worst that can happen is I have some journal cards, right? Okay, so I'm going to cut this corner out. I'm going to cut this corner out. Now I don't know if I need to slant it a little bit, if it doesn't fold together. Probably needed to cut a little bit closer to that fold. Gosh, so hard to see. Okay, then I'm going to cut this out. I don't know if somebody else has done one like this or not. I'm trying to kind of, I was thinking about leaving that in there for extra stability, but nah. So we got to get that out. That may be difficult. Just fold this down and then come across here. Hold on. Hold it all up and then come across. Okay. Now let's cut this corner out. And so see, you have these folds that go in for tucks or whatever, but they don't have to be any particular size. So this comes down this way, this comes down this way. And usually we do this up and make pockets, but I thought I would just do something a little different. And then this part, now, let me see, I didn't think that through, I'm sure. Why didn't you guys tell me to think about that first? Well, this is going to be a flap, so this is fine, because we can just glue this here and here. The same with here, but I think I would even this up. So those two will come down like that. This will go over like that. So all your edges except the bottom would be the only one, except right up here, that wouldn't have a nice finish. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then after I decorate it, I'll decide, I could round these corners, obviously. And I was thinking, and I don't know for sure how I'm going to do that, but I thought I could, you know, hold papers in this section, or hold some journal cards. And then also, I could take this and put another piece down here of just not cardstock, but I mean just, yeah, plain. And then you can make a circle and a circle. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that because I think I can I hope I can come up with some plan that will work. These would be cute with those things that I use to put paper. I don't think I have any handy. I have to dig them out. But I like that look. So those might work. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now I'm just going to cover it because I think you know, I may end up not using this particular flap. I may use, maybe I could use it out here on the, you know, the cover, or not use it at all and cut it away. And then maybe this side with the pocket that will flap down. Then this would all be open here. And then we have room for a journal inside. Basically, I just want it, you know, for the journal inside. Okay. So now I'm going to collage. I'm going to collage everything right now. And then I want to let it dry because I don't want to fold it while it's wet. So we were talking about not collaging up to the, just to the crease, which will help. So let me see. Okay. I'll hit that little tiny white edge. Just, that's going to be the death of me. All right, I'm just going to go here, here. I'm just going to put some glue stick here and there. Oops. I just want to see how far down I need to go. Way over here. Whoops, I wasn't going to glue that part. Duh. Alright. It'll be fine. And I'm going to do some more glitter glue up here. You know, that really should have just gone over the fold, because that would have strengthened. Okay, I'm just going to let's find a different page just because it'll be different. I wonder if I should like make it a little bit more collagey looking. Let's try that. Let's just do it on the paper. And I'm not going to go around with the art glitter until I find out where it's going to lift up and causes problems. Okay. have it would be upside down. Oh, look at that glob of glue. I think that would be kind of nice up there. I was just wondering if I need to make it exact. I know this is going to look good in the end. I just do. I have faith. I don't know what it's going to look like. But yeah, I just want these to be able to fold down. I'll trim that off later. Okay. So, probably could use some over here. I'm so impatient. This is not, I enjoy the finishing look, but I don't like doing it. It's just messy to me. All right, I'm just gonna get a wet wipe out. I don't know why my glue is being so... It's already 78 degrees out, though. It's going to be hot again. I don't get this weather. I don't know if this would be considered Indian summer, because, you know, I don't want everything to look so perfect. Yeah, I think it looks okay down there. Cute little bunny rabbit. I'm going to go over the edge a little bit. Now, let's see, will that fit in there? I think so. Let me get a glue page. Running out of glue space. How much time have I been? Okay. Probably just get one side of this done. And I have got to finish. I just keep going and going on Joey's on the Autumn Folk. I just love the kit. And let's see, what is her name? Paper Inspiration 12. Paper Inspirations 12. I hope I have that right. Maybe Jody can post it if I don't have it right. I'm sure she's probably watched it. Joey is there in a live I don't know if they're live, but she's interviewing him. And he's the sweetest guy. I haven't watched the whole thing because when I found it earlier, this one, see, we cannot fold this until it's completely dry, but this would be nice just to do as a cover page, because it would already be, okay, I think I'll save that guide. I'm going to run out of pages. All right. Should have got my tear ruler out. So let's see. That will fit there. Oops. So, yeah, if you know, are in, and he's kind of given you the insight, I don't know if that's the word, insight on how the process of making digitals, because it's not easy. And I believe that he's honest about that. You know, and like he said, you know, sometimes just getting the video, like on his YouTube, where he's now sharing, whoops, his video, his digitals on YouTube. Before, you just went to Etsy and looked at them, but now you can really see what the whole kit looks like. And you know, he was saying it takes several days to get that all prepared. And I mean, he could be doing a lot of editing. I don't edit. It is what it is. I just don't have I don't have the time for it. You know, I want to make journals, and I'm just trying to think how I want this to look. I don't. All right, I guess it can come up to about here. I'll come down a little bit. I don't want to sit on my, you know, computer all evening long when I would rather be sewing or doing something. I don't want everything square. I mean, I do, but I don't. I think, I don't know what's going to show, but I could go back and get some of these elements and put them on the tops of some of these. I think that would look good. Okay, I'm just going to rip this off so I can use it. Another piece. The bunny off, so I put that on it the opposite direction, but that's okay. I'm going to ink all of this with my brush. Okay, so I really don't want to have to go print another page. not going to be big enough. Ugh. I think that's where I was with it. I don't know. Might have was that way. I don't know. Okay. All right. So I have these two spots, and okay, we have that and that over there. I could put this little. See, he's not really going to show because it's the flip. Actually, hardly anything's going to show. Well, I mean, once you open it, but, well, I guess that would be true. These aren't as good as an image as this page. This one, my printer was acting weird. It might blend in enough to look okay. Oh, I got this side. I could probably. Oh, I just. Okay. Now, I do have this background paper. Looks okay. Let me come down a little bit and grab that corner there. This background paper is not from this kit. It is from Gray Sepia, which I use it a lot. Kind of a green gray. It's pretty. Okay. Got that one spot. Quite a bit of brown in there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get just this corner here. And then I'll have to go print more papers for the back. I probably have other pages that I don't even know about yet. Looked. Okay. I have to go shopping and get a new chair in my living room because mine are just killing my back. And I really don't want to put that on the fold, because it will be a lot easier to work with. See, it's already a little too high on that side, but then it's not dry. Alrighty. I like how the collages end up looking nice. Let's see, what is my time? Oh, I'm already at 50 minutes. Okay, well, let me just do, I know this is probably was boring, but, you know, it's got to be done. And, yeah, so I'm just going to show you how I get those rough edges covered, which I think actually makes all of it look more fun. But that white, it's so hard to cover. You know, where you rip it and it's white. I think that's going to be cut off. Don't worry about that one. Okay. Probably ink around that on the edge. Alrighty, guys. So that's it. I hope you got something out of this video. I mean, we made that little tab, which was cute. Get this paper off of the sticky page. I don't know what I do with it. Oh, I put it over here. No, I didn't. I don't know what I do with it. I thought I put it on something. Ugh, I don't know. Alrighty. And things just, oh, it's on here. That's right. Like this. So see, it dried fine. You can't even see the glue in there. And I like that look. I think that looks cool. But, you know, you could put a word. You could put ABC, or, you know, whatever initials, or somebody's initials that you know where it's going. That would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun to put somebody's initials in there. Alrighty, so I'm going to turn this over, go have lunch. It'll probably be dry. Then I'll cut away what I don't want. And I don't know if I'm going to keep these tab parts or not. And like I said, if nothing else, I have journal cards. I'll just trim them up, make some tags, just like we do our regular master page collages. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.